Hey there, it's Mindy, and today is day 3 of Dollar Tree Fall Week. I have a simple fall sign using a Dollar Tree frame and my Cricut Joy. If you're new to Cricut or thinking about getting one, I also have a couple of tips and hacks for the Cricut Joy in this video. If you haven't checked out day 1 and 2 of Dollar Tree Fall Week, I will link it above so you can check those out. And let's get started. For this sign, I am starting with this Dollar Tree frame that holds 3 4x6 pictures, but I'm going to be removing all of the contents. I'm also using some scrap pieces of vinyl that I had in my stash and my Cricut Joy. So as I said, I'm removing all the contents in the frame. I'll also be removing the little tabs that hold the back of the frame in because we won't need that. I wanted to quickly show you how to attach images in Cricut Design Space, and the reason I did this is because this design has so many moving pieces and I wanted to just have them set in place so when I transfer it onto the glass, it'll be much easier. So you're just gonna select all of the like images and you'll want to hold shift and click on each one that you want to be together, and then you can either right click and click attach, or you can click attach down on the bottom right of the screen. So I did this for each of the different images that I used for this design and the letters as well. And you'll see it's showing horizontal here, but I did change it to vertical for this frame. Now you will notice that doing it this way does create more vinyl waste, but I thought that it would be easier to transfer it on this way so that everything would line up easily. And here is my Cricut Joy hack. If you know anything about the Cricut Joy, you know that it comes with, or there is vinyl available that you do not need to use a mat with, but I wanted to see if it would work with just a regular piece of vinyl, and it did. So to do this, all you need to do is cut the vinyl to fit the width of the feeder and follow the prompts when you go to make your cut so that it's not on a mat, and you're going to select premium vinyl. Now I only tried this with vinyl. I don't know if it'll work with other materials that are thinner, but there's that. And another tip I have is this one. This design had a staggered image in it, so the vinyl I had wasn't quite long enough. All I did was cut it down the middle, and it was able to cut the pieces that I needed. So here are all my pieces weeded and ready to go. And one thing I didn't mention is I did mirror these images because I wanted to show from the inside of the frame, but not have the vinyl on top of the glass, if that makes any sense. You'll see in the end. But I also wanted to try this new transfer tape. It's the Sizer brand, and I don't know if I'd recommend it for this because it was very sticky. It's supposed to be a medium tack, and it worked great for, you know, transferring the vinyl onto itself, but when it came to putting it on the glass, it was really tough to get off. And you'll see here in a minute what I mean. But as you can see, this is so easy to transfer this way. I was able to just line up all the images for the design that I created, and I didn't have to go and do piece by piece. So here's my OCD kicking in. I had two rulers so I could get my placement exact, and I placed it in the center of the glass from the frame and transferred it on. And again, you'll see here my struggle with trying to remove this transfer tape. So I decided to use my handy dandy small Cricut scraper to help move this along. But this was a tedious process. For the words in my sign, I did use a different transfer tape, which made it so much easier. And to finish off my sign, I did go ahead and paint the frame in the same copper color I used in my day 1 and day 2 fall DIYs. And to attach the glass, I used my Power Tack glue and some hot glue to keep it in place. If you're interested in recreating this Dollar Tree fall sign using your Cricut, I'll have my project file linked in the description box for you. If you're still watching, go ahead and leave me a leaf emoji in the comments. I'll see you tomorrow for day 4 of Dollar Tree DIY Fall Week. Thanks for watching.